Hey everybody, Michael Crowley here. I am your golf professional. Hope everybody's doing very well today. Everybody's staying safe and enjoying their day. It's a nice day outside today, so I thought I'd come out and work on our indoor series so we can hit the ground running a little bit better once we get back out onto the golf courses here. Got my Masters hat on, Masters green. Unfortunately, I gotta wait for Masters Sunday until November 15th. Can't wait to be there. Can't wait to experience it. Should be amazing. Anyway, today we're going to talk about two things that are so overlooked by instructors, by everyday golfers when they go out and practice and they go out and play. Okay? It is ball position and their aim. Okay? Those two things alone can lead to so many bad habits. Okay? If I have the golf ball too far back in my stance, I'm going to try and move backwards and try and lift the ball up and get underneath it and get myself there. If I have it too far forward, I'm going to slide and lean and try and get that going that direction. If I'm aimed too far to the left, I'm going to swing way too far out and try and hold on to the face of the golf club possibly. Or if I'm aimed too far to the right of my target, I might come over the top. Or if I'm swinging the golf club in a good path, I have to use my hands a lot to be able to get that golf ball going where I want it to go. And when we're relying on those last minute calculations, as it were, it makes it very difficult to hit things very consistently here. So today I have my setup, and this is how everybody should have something set up when they're going to hit golf balls. Now I take it a little step farther, but I always have one golf club aimed right to my target. You can follow that yellow alignment rod. It goes right to my target, okay? And then I have a little T-square here, a little 90-degree ruler that I have another alignment rod running exactly parallel to this one here. So I know exactly when I'm set up, my hips, my feet, my shoulders are all running parallel to my target line. And that's important, that we want to make sure that we get our hips, feet, and shoulders running parallel so they're actually going just a little left, if you're a right-handed golfer, to the left of our target, okay? Now, ball position, all right? It's a sleeve of golf balls. That's all it really is. So when I get set up and I have a sand wedge through, let's say, like a 7-iron, and I get set up here, one thing that I want to feel is that this alignment rod that I have for my ball position, I'm going to feel like that alignment rod is right on my left cheek, just ahead of center, just ahead of my nose, right on my left cheek, okay? So as I am rotating through, I am going to get to the golf ball first and then catch the bottom, catch the grass after I hit the golf ball. Okay, now it might fluctuate just a little bit for each person, but when I get set up here, a couple of key things when I'm set up. Number one, all right, so I have this good ball position, this shaft here, this alignment rod, right over my left cheek, so I know that golf ball is in a good position right there to start. The shaft of the golf club is almost always running very perpendicular to our target line, okay? So this shaft that I have here, you can see it's running parallel to as I get set up. Now with my irons, I also set up, my feet are about shoulder width apart. That means the outside part of my shoulder is right over the middle of my feet, all right? So sand wedge through 7-iron here. Then I'm gonna have my 6, my 5, 4, 3, and my hybrid possibly, right here. Again, it's just one golf ball ahead. And then when I get into my driver, I'm going to widen my stance a little bit, so now the outside of my shoulders are now on the insides of my feet. That's as wide as I want to get. My driver would be set up only 2 golf balls ahead of where it was. You can see that it's just inside my left heel here, and the shaft of this golf club is running parallel with the shaft that I have here on the ground, so I can see where my alignment is and see where that ball position is. So 3 golf balls, a sleeve of golf balls, it's as simple as that. Back in the day, we used to teach, sand wedge, pitching wedge, 9, 8, 0.7, and it would change for every single golf club. But the golf clubs are made so well today that if we can consistently make good rotations, we can keep that golf ball in a relatively small zone here and be much more consistent hitting the golf ball. All right, so now we're going to talk about alignment. All right, so I have this golf ball here. I always have that alignment rod going towards my target, okay, and I have it about a foot in front of my golf ball to 1.5 feet, okay, not much farther. I'm in no danger of hitting it with my golf club, so that's not a factor at all. And now when I get set up, I want to take my grip, and typically I am going to stand behind my golf ball, and I'm going to pick that spot out just in front, a foot, 1.5 feet in front, but I'm going to have my grip. And as you can see, when I take my grip, I use my left hand, my forward hand first, and I get it in my fingers. I put then my right hand on it. Some of us might be a little stronger, some a little weaker, but I get my grip set up. Now I get behind, I put the golf club down, and I aim the face of the golf club at my target. So I have my grip, and now I have my aim. I'm already in pretty good posture here. And then I get my stance set up. Just think of gaps. Grip, aim, posture, stance. And when I'm set up, now I'm ready to go. And if I just let my eyes follow that alignment rod, I know that I'm lined up correctly based on my setup things that I have here. I now know what the target looks like when I am practicing. That way on the golf course, I'm going to know exactly what my target should look like when I'm set up and I'm not allowed to have all these alignment rods down. But I'm going to stand behind my golf ball. I'm going to pick out my spot. I'm going to take my grip. I'm going to aim the golf club at my target. Look down the target line. My posture is good. Now I take my stance. My hips, feet, and shoulders are all running parallel to my target line. Maybe one more look down to make sure I'm all set up right, and then I can make my swing. And now I can get that golf ball going at my target much better. I have two of my students, and we were playing in a tournament a couple months ago, and one of them, both of them actually, but one of them, I straightened out his alignment. He was swinging the golf club very well, but his ball wasn't going where it was supposed to go. So he kept trying to make all these different manipulations at the bottom to try and save it. He was losing distance, losing accuracy, losing consistent contact with the golf ball. We got him straightened out. He fought it a little bit, but once we got him set up and I said, just trust it. After that, boy, he started hitting fairway after fairway, getting his distance back, getting the contact better. So all those things, he didn't have to make any manipulations there at the bottom of the swing. So get set up so we have our ball position correct, get our alignment set up correctly, and from there, just let yourself swing the golf club. And you're gonna swing it and hit it so much better just by making those two things. And when you practice, please put these down. Put these things down so you know what your target is supposed to look like and where your ball position is, okay? Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a couple of likes. Send me some things that you would like to see some tips on. But I appreciate everybody for coming out and taking a look today. Again, my name's Michael Crowley, and I am your golf pro.